how did you feel when you found out you were pregnant with someone you weren't in a relationship for long? Were you scared? What were you feeling? And how did you overcome it? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a get ready with me Q&A. I have a really cute inspired outfit on. If you guys want to take any tips and tricks, it's called the MomFit 3654. Outfits are coming into style. Old t-shirt, raggedy style, okay? I'm really excited for today's vlog because you guys messaged me. I got some messages and then some in my little question box on Instagram. Some questions, and I wanted you guys to ask me some pretty like deep questions, and you guys did pretty good. Before we start, I want you guys to know that I don't know what I'm doing when I do makeup. I know that I'm probably using the wrong brush on everything, but you guys also wanted to see a routine, so I'm gonna give it to you guys. What would you consider your biggest achievement yet? My biggest achievement is being a mom. I think that I am not, I have like worries about being a mom, and I stress to know that like, am I doing enough? Am I doing an okay job? Like, is Bexley happy? But like at the end of the day, I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know. I definitely think that that's my biggest achievement. Like, she's like literally the best thing that's ever happened to me, and that's what I put like all my time into. When you found out you were pregnant, what was the one thing you feared the most? The thing that I was scared about the most was telling people and like what others would think, but not the important, like I was really nervous to tell my friends and my family. At the end of the day, like the people who supported me and like the people who knew that I was gonna be okay and the people that had my back, those are the only people that actually matter. So I don't know why I stressed about like old friends, old boyfriends, old people, like old teachers. Like I would like stress about that stuff, and I really don't know why, because at the end of the day those people don't matter. Like they're not, like if they don't, like people, it's not even that I made a mistake because it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, but like people mess up and people do dumb stuff sometimes, and that's just life. It's literally life. Like I'm not the first one that got pregnant at 19, you know? Did you ever deal with postpartum depression or anxiety after having Bexley? I definitely dealt with anxiety. I was scared of like literally everything. Because I know it's so funny that I'm getting ready in front of you guys because my makeup routine is embarrassing. I had a lot of anxiety. I would just stress like about the little things. Like I would hate to go to bed, and this is when I think I had a little bit of like postpartum depression, but it wasn't like, I don't even want to say I have anxiety or depression because I know that that's such a serious like topic. And yeah, I definitely had a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of depression, but I don't think it was bad at all. I think like at nighttime I would get super like nervous. Like I didn't want nighttime to come because I didn't want me to have to like I was scared that I was gonna wake up and feed Bexley and fall asleep and roll on her, or I was gonna not be able to wake up or not hear her in the middle of the night, or like I would just get seriously so much anxiety about it. I literally was like kind of depressed. Like I did not want nighttime to come. As soon as the morning came, I was the happiest person in the world. But like, and then I also had a little bit of anxiety because like it was summer and I was like super stressed out about everything. Like Logan wanted to go to the pool, we wanted to do that, and I would just stress. Like I probably stayed inside all summer, and that's why I've never been so pale in my entire life. Do you struggle with anxiety? If so, how do you cope with it? I watch all your stories and videos and you radiate so much confidence. How? So like I just said about the anxiety and stuff, the other thing that I get a little bit of anxiety about is just like my family members. Like I just want everyone to be like okay and healthy and happy. So like sometimes before I go to bed I'll stress out I think that has to do a little bit with something like when Bexley was born, of like why I do that. But so the one thing that I do is like I text everyone that like I'll text my whole family before I go to bed, and once they respond, like I'm good to go. Like it's weird. So it's just like little like triggers here and there about just random stuff. But like I said, I don't really have extreme anxiety, which I'm very extremely thankful for. When did you go back to work? How difficult was it for you to go back and leave Bexley? So I went back to work around 2 months as a server, so I didn't get like a maternity leave or anything, so like I wasn't getting paid, like I had to get back to work. Worst thing ever, actually, to be completely honest with you. It was so sad, like I would cry, but it's definitely normal. And I think that what really screwed me was that I didn't go back full time at first, so now I don't want to go back full time, and I need to, because like it would just be nice to have the extra money. My advice would be, yes, it's gonna be hard, and when you're ready to go back, but definitely go back full time. Like don't ease your way into it, because it's just gonna be hard, and like a little bit of mom guilt in there and everything else. But you have to realize that you have to do stuff for yourself. Did you ever consider abortion or adoption? It was talked about, but it wasn't really ever considered. Go watch my 19 and pregnancy vlog, because that one I talked a lot about it, and way more about like what I went through and stuff like that. It actually has a good amount of views, and I'm really thankful for that, so thank you guys. You radiate so much confidence. I forgot about that one. First of all, I definitely feel like I had a lot more confidence before I had a baby, because I had perky boobs, they were big, tiny little body. Sometimes Bertha got big, but I had like, I don't know, I had a good body. I would pick my mom bod over my 19 bod any day, but it's just weird. I don't know, life's just so different, especially when everyone around you doesn't have a mom bod. You just gotta love yourself, and that's just something I want to work on more too. Like I do love myself, but I feel like I need to work on more self-love. Like you can't have enough, you know? What's the different ways you and Logan being raised challenge how you guys want to raise Bexley? Okay, this is super, like, this is probably not how we want to raise Bexley necessarily, but how we were raised different is a huge thing in our relationship. I come from a more like family is most important, like we sit down at the dinner table, we pass around the breads, we pray, like, and stuff like that. And Logan, I think, grew up in more like a working, like you gotta, like everyone was working, I feel like, for the most part, even him when he was younger. And Logan has been put into situations where he needs to like fight on his own at like younger ages. So I think that makes him such more like he is super motivated when it comes to like work and stuff, and I'm more motivated in like, what can I do for my family, how can I do this? But Logan is like that too, but in his head it's more like, oh, I work and that's how I can help my family. So like, I don't know, it's just definitely really different. But I think that with our mixture of like me being such a family person and Logan being so hardworking, it's gonna be like the perfect mix for Bexley. It's just for our relationship, it's hard because we disagree on a lot of things. Have you guys had to set any boundaries with parents, family, and with Bexley? How did it go? Okay, we are very fortunate to have such good like family members. Like we don't really have to tell anyone to like back away. Like no one's really up our butt. Everyone has done really good. But I'm gonna warn you, in the beginning, it just gets frustrating. And then people want to be around all the time and they want to help you all the time, but you really just want to be with your boyfriend and Bexley, and it's just like, I keep saying Bexley, but when I'm saying that, I mean your baby. But, so yeah, it's not really boundaries. I don't think we really had to set anything. Logan was definitely more lenient. Like, I didn't want people kissing all over Bexley and stuff. But for the most part, everyone did a good job. So, luckily we haven't had to set boundaries, but I do know a couple of my friends that just recently had babies and they had to set boundaries. What's wrong? See, like, I feel like this is how I don't know how to do my makeup, because like I just got foundation in my eyebrow. People are always like people are trying to give your opinion, and honestly the best thing you can do is thank you for your opinion. I'll take it or leave it. Like, I appreciate it, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna use it. Like, you are gonna parent the way you want to parent, and no one else can change that. You and Logan have some financial goals. What do you consider financially stable? Yes, we do have financial goals. Logan is definitely the saver. I'm not very good at saving money, but it's also because I don't work full-time, which is why I need to work full-time, so I can keep, like, build more of a savings. I think that financially stable is when you aren't living paycheck to paycheck. That's what I think financially stable is. Working part-time, I would say a good savings for me would be 5 grand. Me would consider a financially stable like 15 grand. It's also because I'm young. Like when I'm older, I want a way bigger savings than that. Okay, how did you feel when you found out you were pregnant with someone you weren't in a relationship for long? Were you scared? What were you feeling? And how did you overcome it? I was extremely stressed out. We all have been in relationships and we talk about, oh, how many kids do you want? Oh my God, well, when we have kids, when we do this, when we do that. Logan and I were never at that stage. Definitely was not happy. It's not that I wasn't happy, I just didn't know Logan and I was really scared. Like I didn't know if he was gonna be a good dad. First of all, if you believe in God and you believe that everything happens for a reason, then you have to replay that in your head every single second of the day. Like it was just really hard. It's definitely hard, but you just have to trust like God's plan. You have to trust yourself. Obviously you have great friends who stuck by you, but since you have Bexley, do you ever feel left out? I had some good friends in the months leading up to the baby's name. They all kind of drifted out of my life. What do you do to get out of any kind of funk you get in if you're feeling left out or lonely? Yes, it's normal. I definitely feel like there's times I like have some FOMO. Like my friends last night they were out and having margaritas and stuff, and it's like, yeah, like as much as I want to be having margaritas right now, I just, at the end of the day, I wouldn't change it for the world. My friends do a good job of inviting me places knowing I'm not gonna go anyway, which I'm extremely, extremely grateful for. But I guess I could be showing you guys what I'm using. But at the end of the day, like if your friends, like you know who your real friends are, and like if they're not being real to you and they're not inviting you places, then like they're just not. Even if they didn't invite me, like what if they even asked me would I really want to go? No, I wouldn't. So I just have to remind myself that like as much as like it seems like it'd be fun, like partying and all that stuff gets super old. So yeah, definitely sometimes like they're going on a vacation this year and it's like, I wish I could go, but at the end of the day, I don't wish I would be there, rather over Bexley, you know what I'm saying? So definitely just make sure you have your real friends. And I definitely have had friends drift away since Bexley's been born, but those aren't my real friends and I know that. So yeah, also another thing I do is I like if my friends are doing something and I know that like that's not really what I want to do right now, but that sounds fun, like I'll ask Logan, hey, do you want to drink wine on the couch and watch this? Or like, hey, do you want to do this tonight, go out to dinner? Like, so I just try to like keep myself occupied too and like adjust to like this new life as well. There's a little bit of discolorment if you're wondering how to cover that up. Turtleneck it. Alright guys, anyway, so I answered some of the questions. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to all of them, but I wanted to do some that would like help other people. I know that a lot of you guys message me and tell you guys that I help you guys a lot, and that means so much to me. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my Q&A, get ready with me kind of thing. I'm excited. I have a couple good vlogs planned, but I need some more ideas, so help me. I'm poor. Okay, anyway, so yeah guys, that's how I get ready. It's embarrassing like throughout, but I guess it ends up looking good, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm thankful for each and every single one of you. Just know that whatever you're going through, you're gonna get through it, and everything happens for a reason. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Maybe before, if I come out with something else to tell you guys, because I have something planned up my sleeve, but I don't know when I'll be able to announce it. So I'm extremely thankful for each and every one of you. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.